things, then it will be functioning. So this is very important verse to think about, that we don't say, I don't see God. There is no God. Who is saying that? How do you say that word? There is God, there is no God. How do you say that? What is the consciousness? It's just a robot. Tell a dead body, hey, ask him why he does not talk, why he does not react. You give him high praise, he does not smile. Or give him just a brutal criticism. What happens? He does not make any change in the face. But tell us, any one of us, what is the reaction coming? So there is the presence of the consciousness, and that effect is found to the body and mind. But it can function without the body and mind. Body and mind is not necessary. Electricity can stay here without the bulb being on. Similarly, the consciousness is everywhere pervaded, whether it is on or off. But it is on now. In us who are here, it is on now. And that on condition, when it will stop, then you say, I am dead. But the consciousness never goes. It is everywhere. So wherever you go, consciousness moves with you. In other things, when you mop your floor, there you have to plug the wire, and the wire goes with you. No, you can at least see that there is some connection. Nowadays also wireless, no? It is like wireless. You don't see the wire, but its impact is found here. So this verse says that this Atman is there, innermost reality. Though it is innermost reality of all of us, it is not coming into purview of our vision. That indestructible one is present here in this very body at all times. This is verily known as Atman. This is called the Atman of the self. Now, note says the Atman exists in every being in the fullest form and is the subject of I consciousness. What is Atman? Every word is not a novel book that we can read and finish and understand. Every word is very important here. This Vedantic text is so deep. That's why I say, please have a book for you so that you really can find and really go deep into it. See, one word. The Atman exists in every being. Understood that much, hypothetically. But what is in the fullest form? How? And is the subject of I consciousness. You say, I am aware of this, I am aware of that. You say that. The subject of that, what is the behind that I consciousness? That is the Satchidananda. Understand this point? Who is functioning to the body is a gross thing. Functioning behind the mind, that also there. Behind the mind, your intellect is functioning. Behind the intellect is your ego functioning. I consciousness is the last. You remember that chart? 4 circles, 5 circles? You forgot? Or is there still?
Panchakosha.
Yeah, Panchakosha. Where is that sheet of paper? I do not have it now. We concentric circles. Remember? Concentric circle. The central subject is the Atman, the consciousness. Circled by ego body. Say in the sleep, what remains? You remain in your ego body. You say, I slept well. I do not know anything. These two expressions means you were there as consciousness, but you do not know. The knowable universe, the mind, intellect was not functioning. So you are in the I consciousness. That is called the I consciousness. Very subtle. And then that is encircled by your intelligence. To the intelligence that I consciousness permeates. And then comes the mind circle. That intelligence illumines the mind. Mind is encircled by the pranic energy. Prana. And that is encircled by the physical body. So this shining nature of the Atman is now functioning to us. How? It is illuminating the ego. That light comes to the intelligence, that comes to the mind, that comes to the senses. And my eyes are seeing, my ears are hearing, and my hand is moving because of that. So this is the inward journey and outward journey. Inward journey and outward journey. So if we think that Atman is who is not only behind my body consciousness, but he is behind my energy, pranic body, behind my mind, behind my intellect, behind my eye consciousness. These are the 5 levels of our reality in which we live every day. In waking time, all are functioning. In dreaming time, you drop this body, physical body part, physical eyes and senses. And in sleep time, deep sleep time, you forgo all these things. That is explained also very beautifully. Next is the quoting a verse from the another Vaittirya Upanishad, where he has said, Jacchapnati yada datte jacchapi vishayaniho jacchasya santato bhavaha tasmad atmeti tattate. This is a verse. It is beautiful. You can meditate on this. It says, that which permeates shining through the body of a being at the time of deep sleep, that which illumines all the objects of our latent desires in the dream state, that which enjoys all the sense objects with the help of the senses during the time of awakening, that means now, again, that which remains in the form of all pervading transcendental reality, being bereft of all limitation, is renowned as Atman, or the inmost self, that is the Pratyagatma. That means that reality is here and now. Now, even if I deny that, even I say I do not know, I don't believe in God, there is no God, even if I say, I am saying by the power of that consciousness. This mouth cannot speak. The energy line is coming from there. It is outside also, it is inside, but we are now thinking from inside what is coming. Don't think it is inside and outside is something else. It is like you put a jar, a glass like this, into the ocean. What happens? Water is inside, water is outside. And suppose it is porous, that what is inside also, in the thickness also. Through your body, it's a jar-like thing. You think that you are dipped into the ocean. And our mind, our body, have the capacity that water moves all through inside, outside. What will happen then? Think of that. What is the inside? Ocean water. What is outside? Ocean water. What is even through this hand, feet, etc. is permeates. What is that? Ocean water. But the form may be there, may not be there. It matters little. So are you thinking that you are bringing God from heaven or somewhere? He's hiding somewhere, sitting something. We do our spiritual practice thinking that way because to bring the awareness of consciousness first. And that is a good sadhana in the beginning stage. But as we proceed, we have to find that he is there, he is here, he is everywhere. And moreover, he is my inner consciousness. He is my inner reality. He is the eternal substance. Everything vanishes. The jars may be broken, jars may remain, but the water inside and outside remain all the time. So this consciousness is all the time there. Whether we understand it, whether I can feel it, whether I can sense it, it matters very little bit. So verse number 10. As all the visible objects are imagined upon our own self, all the visible objects as we see, Sometimes it happens. Just make it off, otherwise again he will call. They think that something is wrong, let me call again. No, all the visible objects are imagined upon our own self. It says that our self is all pervaded and all the imaginations are happening on my own self. That means everything is my projection. Sarpa swagyano darpane sphare swagyano darpane sphare samasta vastu jatayah samasta vastu jatayah imastaha pratibimbanti imastaha pratibimbanti sarasi iva tata druma sarasi iva tata druma. Again, second time, so that you'll be very familiar with these words. Swagyano darpanes hare Swagyano darpanes hare samasta vastu jatayah samasta vastu jatayah imasta pratibimbanti imasta pratibimbanti sarasi iva tatadruma sarasi iva tatadruma. What does it say? Like the next page, like the reflection of trees on the bank of a lake, all these visible objects are mere false reflections in the vast mirror of consciousness. You can think this from various angles. So what they are saying, that you see this universe as something separate from you, but it can be also thought, it's called the Bimbo Pratibimbo Bhada. There is a great philosophy, it's called the reflection. What you see the world, it is a reflection. Suppose you are standing, you see you, how you see yourself. You see your reflected you. In the mirror, is that the mirror what you see is real? What? No. When you stand before the mirror, what you see inside the mirror, is that real?
It's a real
reflection. But we don't think that. When we stand and we put our cream or something, we don't think. That appears to be real. Even more example, we are little intelligent people, but you see, suppose you bring a bird and just make some arrangements so that it can stand on the mirror, in front of the mirror, and what it will do? It will all the time pecking. And another one is there. I'm fighting with it. Have you seen that? Yeah. So this is the same thing. The only one reality is here. It is reflected. And reflected in the multiple fractured mirror, what will happen? Suppose a mirror which is fractured or broken to pieces. So you don't see perfectly what is your face, but you see yourself in fractured each pieces of glass. You see some reflection. This is called distorted figure. I see myself distorted in this way. And where it is happening? The lake of the mind. Mind is the lake here. As you see the reflected trees on the just bank of the pool or lake, whatever you see, but they are not real. But their appearance, it appears to be so true. But real is not the reflection, but who is reflected. So this world is, this verse is giving the idea, like the reflection of trees on the bank of a lake, all these visible objects, what I am seeing around me, these are all nothing but objects, are false reflections. These are false appearances in the vast mirror of consciousness. that one consciousness, but when it comes into the mirror like that, it's reflected there. And we see diversity there. But it is all only one absolute reality is called, that is called the self. Capital self or Atman in Sanskrit, that is the reality. All else is only reflection. He is quoting from one Guru Stotra, which says, due to the influence of Maya, this universe, which is like a city, this universe is minded. That's why these textbooks are so difficult. You cannot read like just reading. You have to pause and think what they are talking. Every word is so deep and profound. This universe, which is like a city that is seen reflected in the mirror, appears only in one's mind. Here is the mirror, is your mind. Your mind is perceiving this thing. And you are seeing. What you see, it is your mind showing you. Our scriptures give various examples. It gives that, that in the darkness you are fear of some thieves. You see one stump tree from a distance. This new person, you are going through that. You are fear of that thief. Seeing that, it will just, oh, there may be somebody, some thief may be waiting for me. He may take away my parts or something like that. No? If some evil person, he will think, oh, there may be some police guy standing over there. Huh? Someone who is romantic will think, oh, my he is standing there. It's all, but it is a storm tree. It is unchanging subject, but our mind is explaining in different, according to our moods, according to our level of mind. That's why Sri Ramakrishna see Divine Mother everywhere. And we see the world what? The world in which we live, we see according to our mental condition. So mind is the mirror here, and through the tool of mind, we see. Appears in one's own mind, and due to the influence of Maya, this universe, which is like a city, it appears like a city, which is seen reflected in the mirror. Now you can say, you take your phone and take a picture of a vast panorama of, say you go to Santa Barbara at night time, you can stand somewhere and see the whole city. And twinkling light is there. Or you go to the Griffiths Park and look at the downtown. You'll find in your camera, you can see that reflection. But is it true? This reflection is true? No. It is a reflection. Or it is taking a snap of it. It appears, but that is not the real. Real downtown is different. So it is, but you are taking that snap to your camera is your mind. Your mind camera is taking that, and as is the condition of your mind, if you are in a happy mood, you see happiness everywhere. If you are in a very clouded mood, even the happiest person comes before you, you know, my God. So all your explanation is in your mind. So the reading, that's why spiritual life is only mastering the mind. Not that is slave of mind. Mind says, okay, do that. Ha ha ha, I go there. That is not Vedanta. It is always to master and control the mind so that mind gives me the clear vision of the truth so that I don't get deluded and I can attain the absolute joy. So it is like a mirror, appear only in one's mind and is experienced like the dream sceneries existing outside. Another verse from Panchadashi, great book. This world picture is superimposed by Maya on one's own essential consciousness, just as a painting is on the canvas. As soon as it is ignored, that is, it is rejected with the view of indifference, there remains consciousness as the substratum. So in a canvas, there is a painting. And because I am not looking at the canvas, I am looking at the painting. I see the reality of the painting. Is it not? But it is nothing but the canvas. Better example, you go to see the movie, is there is a white screen only. But what is projected there, to my mind, it gives so real view of reality. I get intrigued into it and I cry, weep, smile like a mad person sitting in the paying money and sitting there with friends, sometimes crying, sometimes sobbing, sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy. Yeah, I say that if someone goes with a camera and sits and takes my photograph, what happened? Not telling me. All the time, the movie I was watching. You see, that will be a movie itself. But all this emotional connection and reactions are coming when? When you are thinking there is no canvas. You forgot the canvas or you forgot the white screen. It is only those seen which is not have its own reality, always moving, running. I am giving validity to that, which is a play of light and what you call sound, light and sound. So, is really something? There is a heavy fire. Is there any earthquake in the? It is always this white screen. Nothing happened there. But I am seeing, because I am seeing, it is true. You say, yes, I saw. But you saw wrongly. You could have seen all the time remembering, I am watching the white screen. You will be Jnani. You will be a person of knowledge. A person of knowledge will see unchanging reality. And over that these changes are going on. It's a fun to see that. But we cannot do that. We see all is changing. And there is no fundamental, unconditional background, unchanging background of the white screen. So this world is like that. One unchanging consciousness permeates everywhere. That is my real nature. I don't see that. And I see the moving, changing things which is happened due to ignorance. You can say, why you see those emotional changes in you? Because you entered into the cinema hall, movie hall. Why did you enter there? You have entered into this movie hall of the world and worldliness. Why are you born here? Who have asked you to come? Huh? I want it.
But God is created.
No, God has created. So many movies are going on. You are not there. When you feel your urge, then you go there. So it is your choice. Who are you? The ignorant self is you, who thinks I am the body-mind. And because I am body-mind, I need this, I grab this, then I will be happy, I will be happy. That's why I am going to this hall and that hall to find my joy and peace. Running to temples and churches and mosques and everywhere, finding God everywhere. But we do not know God is here all the time. Read that book again and again, I refer. Please have a small book, In Search of God, Swami Vivekananda. And there, the very first poem is this, searching God in here and there, everywhere. First response came, no, not here. And then I got mad and I was under the trees and roaming all over here and there and all the holy places, all the holy people. I knocked my head everywhere. And ultimately, to my utter frustration, I was going on. Swami Vivekananda says, I'm paraphrasing them. And one day he said, I hear a voice calling my son, my child. And I look forward, right, left, and every corner and try to see, where is this sound coming? And then I found that it is coming from here. And then I said, oh Lord, you are sitting in my heart all the time, and I'm seeing you in the hill and dale and mountain kelp. And now I see. Previously I was seeing nowhere, God nowhere. And now I see God everywhere. Now here. That's the famous story that in Russia, there was in a teaching They are saying, you see, God is nowhere. God is nowhere. And teacher was instructed to teach. And she did her best. And he was happy that children have learned God is nowhere. And then asked one of the girl to come, write, say what you learned. And she wrote, God is no, put the W this side and here. God is now and here. See? Only changing little, twisting little idea of our understanding. So it says that the world picture is superimposed by Maya on one's own essential consciousness, just as a painting is on the canvas. As soon as the painting is ignored, means is you take out of your mind, it is rejected with the view of indifference, then there remains only consciousness as the substratum or the canvas. Canvas only remains. You wash all the ink, what will remain? Canvas. It was only ink and its different depths of shades that make the picture. The creation is merely vibration of consciousness due to Maya. This creation means that unchanging, non-vibrating, absolute reality. There is no two, there is no vibration. Vibration means two. But there is nothing as such, one absolute. When it comes to appears this way, that is called Maya, by the influence of Maya. That's why Maya cannot be defined. Swami Vivekananda gave this response that when you see in the dream that a tiger has attacked you, no? Now in the dream you want to find a solution of it. Hey, why the tiger is there? Tiger should not come to me. Why is the tiger? Really you are lying down in your bed. Tiger has never come. But how it came? You want to solve there? You cannot solve that problem when you are dreaming. Only solution will come when you wake up from the dream. Then it's I slept this time. Maybe I went to zoo or saw something, or in my internet I saw something, and see that thought came into my dream, and I saw that. No, but you can solve the problem when out of the dream. This is a dream, a big dream. Days after days we are seeing the dream, not the same things. Not the same people. But the dream is when it breaks. When it breaks means you know that you are divine. You are absolute bliss and consciousness. When you come to that awareness, you can understand why misery in life, why so much killing going on, why some people are sacrificing their whole life for the good of others. Why people are so mean and unkind? There is nothing happened. It was a dream. Some producer has created some movie. There's a big movie in which 7 billion people are working together in this big movie, God's movie. In the small movie, maybe 100 people, 200 people, including actors, actresses, and all the light man, this, that, all these professionals, different professionals acting. But this God is big. So God's movie is 7.5 billion or some whatever big number. That much people are selected to act, playing their role. And they're so engrossed in their role and think it is so real. Yes, when the play goes in the stage, does it not seem it is real? A theatrical performance, when it happens. It is so real. So this reality is going on. But when the dream will break, then you will understand, oh my God. Nothing. It is a producer's play, but I was seeing a dream. I was seeing a play, drama. So that is called the awakening from the dream. And this is a bigger dream, longer dream. That is the Vedantic perspective of our visual universe in which we live. But we cannot say that in this impure mind, mental condition, because we see the reality as real. Until we make our mind pure and can, by spiritual practice, come to every day and night think of this consciousness, What is behind me? What is driving me? For good or for bad? What is that? That is the Satchidananda power. Until and unless we go back to that conscious substratum, this play will go on. And it will make me mad this moment, make me fun, like a crazy guy jumping and howling, like what the Swami Vivekananda said, like a monkey. And monkey is given to drink some wine. And now drunk monkey has been bitten by a scorpion. So this is our condition. And we are going like that. So how we can get out of that intoxication? To think that I am not a part of it. It's my body and mind. I am not. I am the substratum of all this. And the ground of all this, I am the white canvas on which all the sins are coming and going. That's why in Drisha Vivek or in Upanishads, many verses are there where you find all is looking back. I am the witness. First do that I am the witness. Be observant of all the happenings, things happening. Then our intensity of identification will lose. I love this, I hate this. This tremendous intensity, they will dissolve gradually. And then it will be, mind will be a party of what you call a person who is not non-fanatic. Games, when it happens, Dodgers play with other team, what happens? Dodgers supporters, whether the Dodgers do good or bad, we clap for them and we say, ha, 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 go on. We cannot appreciate the other, those who are having a good play, because we are partial. So we are partial always. But when you become witness, that is the part. Then you can enjoy the world more, because they are neither attached to this, neither you are angry with it. Just observe like a witness, as witness. So mirror, in the form of mirror, in the face of the mirror, you can come with a dagger. The mirror will deflect the dagger, but it does not hold it. You come with a sweet face, smile, it deflects, but it does not hold it there. Just you go, it goes away. Witness is like that. Witness only stands, whatever comes, immediately he sees a reflection, but it does not get identified. It goes away, plus it's clean. Its clean mirror is all the time clean. So that is the state of our very being, which is called the self. And we have to be back again and again to our inner consciousness. Okay, so shall I read the 12 quickly? Creation is merely vibration of consciousness due to Maya. In the Maya it is happening, and it is the vibration of consciousness. Consciousness is, we call it Shiva, no? Shiva, the Lord Shiva, as the unmoving consciousness in the feet of Mother Kali. And when it consciousness comes, moves, it is called creation. And that is the Shiva Shakti idea.
Why do you say you need two to have the vibration? You said you need duality to have vibration. Why
Yeah.
do you need duality?
We don't need, but we are.
So it could
We need it because we don't find that there is joy in. Can you stay within yourself? Then why people feel lonely? No loneliness.
No, but I'm talking about vibration.
Vibration, without vibration, there is only one. When vibration comes, duality.
It looks like duality, but it's still only one.
One, but that's why it is all one, but we see the vibration.
But it looks like it, but it just looks
that is whole Vedanta looks like.
Yeah, so
Whole Vedanta says it is not, but it appears to be that. The same thing. Yeah.
is that why the heart is unstruck? No vibration? Is that why?
Anahata means unstruck. That means there is no question of any movement.
So there's no duality.
There is no duality. That's the Om is the symbol of absolute reality. That's why. Okay. Sargasthitam spandamatra atma sargaschit. Again, Sargaschit Spandanam Spandamatratma Spandamatratma Sammak Drishto Biliyate Sammak Drishto Biliyate Udetya Samyak Drishto Tu Udetya Samyak Drishto Tu Rajwam Sarpa Brahmo Yatha Rajwam Sarpa Brahmo Yatha. Again, Sargaschit Spandamatratma Sargaschit Spandamatratma Sammak Drishto Biliyate Sammak Drishto Biliyate Udetya Sammak Drishto Tu Udetya Sammak Drishto Tu Rajwam Sarpa Brahmo Yatha Sarpa Brahmo Yatha. So what is the English translation? Go down. This creation, which is merely of the form of a vibration of consciousness. When consciousness does not vibrate, that is called Shiva, that is called Satchidananda Brahman. When it vibrates, it's called the creation start. Suppose the ocean. Ocean, there is no wave, no ripple. It is called the calm, serene wave. When creation comes means, when ripple comes, wave comes, foam comes, that is the creativity of the. So creativity, that is the. So this creation, what we see, this is the creation, which is merely of the form of vibration of consciousness. Think of a conscious ocean, and there is some vibration. And the vibration is you and me. Every wave, we are some wave, maybe ripple, maybe some wave. So is dissolved by accurate knowledge. This goes away, this view of the ocean waves goes away when by accurate knowledge. If you know, even it vibrates, it is ocean. No? With this knowledge, vibration will be there, it will not affect you. You will focus on the ocean. But we focus on the waves, play of the wave. So this is we have to shift our paradigm shift in our vision, that it is not focus on the ocean, rippled ocean, but look at the calm ocean, which is unchanging. Is dissolved by the accurate knowledge. What is the accurate knowledge? The ocean is the reality. Ocean sometimes vibrate, ocean does not. Ramakrishna gave the example. The snake sometimes remains still, sometimes it moves. When it moves, we call it the creation. When the snake does not move, it is dead, as it was dead, non-existent, because only one. And when in that one little movement comes, we call creation. So Brahman is only one consciousness. When there is some creation, the movement comes. There are stars, galaxies, etc. come. We are reading today, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Yasya nishashitam etat jadrig veda sham veda jo author banai, and all this, everything has come. It's like a breath. You are breathing, like it is the cosmic Brahman, that's a breathing. Just one breathe out and breathe in. Yeah, we are alive and we are moving. So it is all this creation has come from that one absolute consciousness. This earth, planets, stars, galaxies, everything has come. So that is the spandan, the waves. And is dissolved, it gets dissolved by accurate knowledge. Again rises with the false knowledge, just as the false knowledge of the snake arises on the road. So though we hear so many times, it makes sense, but again we forget. No. That is the way we are living in the world of duality, in the world of suffering and pain. So Mahidhara says, this creation is merely the vibration form of consciousness. With the rise of the right type of knowledge, this gets dissolved, and due to the influence of false knowledge, it appears. When we are, now we are for 1 hour, we are hammering on this point. Now it seems it is true. Is it not? This visible universe, the way it appears, it is not true. Intellectually, it is hitting us a little bit. But as soon as we close this book and talk other things, boom, 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 and everything is forgotten. Then we go into our day-to-day life again. So that's why it comes and goes, because our knowledge, we are not established in that knowledge. But when we actually practice this knowledge, for the moment even, it makes sense. That is the truth. But we forget again. That's why we have to do again and again and again. That's why our Brahma Sutra says, Avitri, Avrittir, Ashakrit, Upadesha. Avritti means repetition. Ashakrit means not one time. I did meditation today, finish. No. Repeated. Ashakrit means again and again. Again, not sakrit. Sakrit means once. One day I sat for 5 hours meditation. What is that? It is only you make your brain taxed for sitting one day 5 hours. It is constant. It's to be practiced. Asakrit upadeshat. Then this knowledge of the self will come. It is like that. As in the darkness, the misconception of a snake arises on the rope, and the misunderstanding is eliminated by the knowledge of the true nature of the rope. When you know the true nature of the rope, rope can never be snake. Rope is a non-entity, non-living thing. If you know perfectly, okay. Even 100 ropes are strangled in your leg, you will not be crying, oh, snake has bitten. So note says that creation is verily the vibration due to Maya upon the self, but capital self, which is of the nature of one undifferentiated pure consciousness. Maya alone creates various confusions and puzzles the whole world. That's why I say Maya creates all this problem. So you call that Maya, oh mother. Then mother will be kind enough, and then you open the door. No? You know, in our early days, if we wanted something to have of our own choice, you ask to dad, no. Brahman says no. Nothing to give. Then we go to home. Mom. He said, Mom said, no, you won't get it because he does not want it. But no, we want. And then mom opens the door and you get it. So this is all in the hand of mother. That's why devotional people call it Mahamaya. In the Tantra, we call this Maya as Mahamaya. Great delusive power who deludes not you and me, billions and trillions of the created universe, all under her spell. So praying to her, she can open the door to light and illumination. So Maya, in another on page 80, on the top, Maya, which is illogical, is on the nature of the manifestation, which loves to diversely embellish and is like a prostitute who deceives people by creating various perplexities which arise out of untruth. So seeing that Maya is a play, given an example, whatever they give, but that's not the point. Point is that it is a delusive experience to create that. Maya creates this. But if you fall at the feet and say, oh mother, please help me, so the door will be open. So in a devotional scheme you can use it, or in a Vedantic way you can see that absolute truth is unchangeable, and whatever spandan is coming, it is all Maya. You, me, the whole universe, what is going on, it is in the spandan, in the vibration of the same consciousness, and creating infinite number. How many waves come in the ocean? Can you count? Anyone? Just now tell me. Ask Google if you can give any number. Now how many waves are in the Pacific Ocean? Can you give any number? So similarly, the creation is infinite. It may be millions, billions, trillions. And some people foolishly ask, okay, if the creation is, how so many people are now? They were not before. So what happened to the other world? As if God is so limited, finished with 7 billion people. No? Infinite is the reality. Infinite may be the waves in it. How can you count any number over there? So this is the world of Maya. It's the confusion which goes on in our mind. So to clean the mind by repeated analysis of these verses, that there is only one reality, and we are perceiving wrongly. How we can make our vision straight to hold on to the truth that is unchanging. Okay? Thank you. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanam Astu. So tomorrow will be our gospel class at 7:30. Whoever can come, please